Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to a little bit of Total War Warhammer 2. So we're in another sort of siege situation. I kind of wanted to see if this one works out sort of similarly to a lot of the other ones that I've been playing. Looks like actually the right side is the one that we're going to want to take here. Just a little bit more space to work with, but the line of sight's not actually as clear from the side, so maybe not. We'll find out. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get our bolt throwers over there. We're going to get this guy over here, and then just jam everybody in as tight a formation over here to avoid artillery fire as possible from those towers. We're just going to sort of march our guys up towards somewhere a little bit closer as soon as we can, but I want to see if this sort of works against the lizardmen troops, because they're quite different from others. I have a theory, actually, that what I should be doing in this particular case is actually taking the walls after I've killed some of the range units, or even just tank through the range units, and then get my troops so that they're looking down on the enemy, and then fire at them. So I'm actually not going to bother firing the Eagle Claw bolt throwers into the walls themselves. In fact, we're going to turn this off here, and what we're going to do is set it to this multi-shot round, and we're going to take the stuff on this right section of wall here. And what we're going to hope happens is that when I've taken the wall, they're going to lose the ability to really defend it against my melee troops, and I can sort of stand there with my ranged units and rain arrows down on the guys on the inside courtyard, because there's a bunch of big monsters there that I can't really take in melee that easily. So that's the sort of plan in any event there. I can see them shifting around here. I'm not sure what's going to happen as far as that goes, but I will have to use some missiles from the Lothran Sea Guard to take out things like the Skinks up there. I want to wait till they finish moving just a little bit to see what they're sort of up to there. Could just be that I don't have line of sight to any of their units on the walls, but it really looks like they don't have units on the walls for some reason. Yeah, and they've also got like these pterodons up there and so on and so forth. Like a lot of units just really don't seem to want to come up on the walls there. I have to do something about that Skink Priest as well, just because they're actually quite good at defending the walls just by spamming. They sort of spam the Flock of Crows, which is actually a pretty devastating spell against units that are bunched up on a wall. I think if I move up my Swordmasters over here, they're going to react to that probably, but we'll find out. I want to see what they sort of are going to look like they're going to do here. If not, I'm going to send forward one of my unit of archers. I'll do it anyway, actually. I'm just going to send one unit. I'm going to start killing off the Skink cohort with the javelins here. Their range is really short, so they're not going to be able to do too much. And if I get the angle right, I might be able to kill that mage as well, I suppose. Well, probably not, realistically. Let's face it. Let's take all of these guys and actually make so they're not going to run away constantly either. Alright, so Skink cohort with javelins are actually quite squishy, so I can kill them pretty quickly with these shots here. Looks like they're actually using spells to sort of keep them alive here for some reason. So I'm actually, while they're under, because I'm pretty sure they're hit by regrowth here, is the spell, and as long as that's the case, they're going to be also heavily armored with damage resistance. Might as well just keep shooting at this back unit here. Doesn't really make a difference. I don't think these guys have shields, do they? Oh yeah, no, they do have shields, so this will ignore that armor block chance as well, so this is good. Some units down here that might be getting hit a little bit by stray arrows. You can see like maybe one or two getting hits on those ancient stegodons. It's going to take like 2 damage from that, but they're so heavily armored. You need a lot of arrows to kill them. That's why I'm hoping I'll have when I get through there. I'm hoping I'll still have a lot of arrows. I probably won't, in all honesty. Still, these Skink cohorts are getting killed pretty fast here. It's not bad. Ooh, they wasted the regeneration spell on the Stegodon, who I'm not hitting that much. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Or it could be the armor boost, actually. But yeah, since I'm hitting it and it's a high priority thing, like they're considering just like, oh, you gotta stop that. You have to stop them from doing that thing that they're doing, and yeah, it's a humongous waste. Alright, but the Templar Guard still will not come up on the walls here. This is very interesting in terms of how they're distributing themselves around the walls here. Alright, let's start sending up a second unit here. I really just need one of the Temple Guard to come up on the walls, because they're so hit point heavy and so armor heavy that trying to kill them with the regular archers is going to be relatively futile. I could probably technically lob shots, actually. Yeah, I can hit these Temple Guard. I'm going to fire off 2 volleys and they're going to move. But that is actually a pretty good hit. Now they're getting whatever the hell this regeneration spell is. I'm still not entirely 100% sure if that's... I think that might be a bound spell, honestly. I get the feeling like they're not using magic to do that. The fact that they haven't moved those units from that spot there is kind of interesting to me. Because if I can get these guys down maybe like 10 their dudes, maybe even kill one of those Croxigors, that would all be super, super powerful for me. Alright. It's taken a lot more arrows, honestly, to kill a single Skinks cohort with javelins than I thought it was going to. Which is kind of depressing. Alright, they spawned a new unit. This is, I think, the same as, like, me spawning the, whatever it's called. It's the, eagles when I'm defending. Yeah, I've killed, like, 10 of them, so that's pretty good, actually. And they still haven't moved. Wow. Okay, I guess I don't need them up on the walls. I just guess I can just fire over their damn walls. What the hell is even the point of having walls in this game? Oh, boy. I wouldn't have thought that, like, artillery would be capable of that sort of indirect fire over this kind of thing. Alright, so Temple Guard aren't a unit with humongous charge or anything like that, so I can sort of get by without having to worry too much about these guys being at 0 health or anything like that. I just want to get their numbers down so that they can't just keep healing back to full or whatever the hell it is they're going to end up doing. Let's get another unit to the forward, I guess. Their magic is weak. I don't know about that. Well, I guess they have just got a Skink Priest, so it's not exactly the best of the best as far as they're concerned. Okay, you know what? We have depleted those 3 units probably enough for me to stop worrying about them. So we're going to go ahead and halt that. Okay, cool. Yeah, those units, I think if a Swordmaster comes in contact with them, are going to die pretty quickly. What the hell happened to these guys? Yeah, more enemy units being spawned in. That's always fun. Okay, so I need to start firing, I think, at a different unit here. I'm pretty sure I'm firing at these guys. What's my range on this unit here? I'm gonna try and fire at some of the units that are behind the wall here. I think I should still be out of range of their guys here for the shots, but it's kind of weird that I can't, like, properly hit these guys. I don't know. Let's try and finish these guys off, I guess. It's one of those situations where it would actually kind of be nice if I had some armor-piercing missiles, but I don't think I'm dealing, like, any damage to that Stegodon. It's been, like, tickled a little bit, maybe. Oh, they're doing that thing. Okay, let's start hitting these guys behind him. Temple Guard moving up. Not sure if they're going to take the walls or what, but they're moving up. Javelins are such a bad thing to try and defend a wall with. Like, you would need to have some sort of clever overhang so that they could just completely hide in complete cover while they're waiting for the arrow showers to sort of be there. And then as soon as they're sort of within closer range, they could sort of switch over. What the hell happened to the Skink Priest? What the hell's happened to him? Is he dead now? Oh, he was summoned. That was a summon. Interesting. I didn't think that they could summon heroes. That's so useless. Like, normally that would actually be really quite good, but since they're sort of throwing that into a situation where they're going to run out of magic anyway, then it kind of becomes quite useless. I'm just going to go ahead and fire into the back of these guys. Oh, they've done that again. Let's just fire into these guys again. Until whatever it is. I still want to know, like, I don't know how to check what spell buff this is, but theoretically it should be something that, like, goes away. Like, sieging these guys is so different than sieging the other factions just because they're so durable. and their units have so many hit points that firing arrows like this is just so much less effective. Alright, that buff seems to have worn out. Let's go ahead and start firing these guys again. Unfortunately, I'm shooting into the Skink cohort shields here, which is not ideal. I think we are getting a few more hits into the Ancient Stegodon, though, and it's nice that it's not able to, seemingly not able to fire over the walls, so... Yeah, lots of shots are sort of hitting it to the point where it's saying we need to defend it, so... I'm still... It must be Wiston's wild form, like, I can't imagine what else it could be. Like, there probably is some weird esoteric bound spell that they have that I'm just not sure about. Alright. Yeah, so they're moving these guys back. Maybe they'll move into a position where I can hit them with my bolt throwers here. I'm going to wait till they stop running so I can figure out exactly where they're trying to get to. And if they sort of move out of line of sight or something like that, I don't want to be firing into them while they're... Yeah, okay, so that's a good spot. Hopefully we can get some more hits on these guys as well. Okay, I'm pretty sure, again, like, pretty sure that's a durability spell. I'm gonna go ahead and not fire at them while they've got it on them. Or a regen spell. Either way, it's, you know, you wait till that's gone. Alright. Well, this is kind of... All the sieges in Total War games are kind of dumb, but I feel as though I really want to wait till they've got a lot less Temple Guard before I actually charge in here to take the walls, but I also feel as though I need to take the walls with melee. Part of the other problem, though, is that, like, I need my Lothern Seaguard to actually weaken these units so I can get the walls without having to deal with a lot of range units. I'm gonna go ahead and halt these guys. Alright, so what the hell are you guys up to here? Actually, if I fire at these Temple Guard, it looks like they're a good target again. What if I fired at these guys? Yeah, if I fired at these guys, that would work. No, I don't... Doesn't look like it really works here. Yeah, that kind of works, actually. The actual damage per shot is still pretty okay against the things like Croxagors, just because they're armor-piercing. And you get quite a lot of hits on them for them being so large, so this isn't that bad. But I still feel as though I need to preserve ammunition a little bit better. Okay, what have we got on the walls here? Let's fire at these guys for a little while here. I think we're just about reaching that point where I can charge the walls with my Swordmasters and feel pretty confident that I'm not going to take too many losses on the process. I don't know why they're trying to defend that Temple Guard unit. It's pretty much... they're pretty much screwed, so... And they've got enough of their Skink cohorts actually facing the wrong direction that I really feel as though we've gotten a good shot at doing something to them. Okay. There's only 2 Temple Guard left in this unit. They're basically wiped. Alright, so... start firing at these guys, maybe? But, yeah, I might just have enough to take the walls here without too much issue. There's like 2 units of Temple Guard. I feel like we could probably do okay here. Oh, shit. Okay, I guess we're taking the goddamn walls. Alright, let's go.
We will obey. Lothern Seaguard.
So we're taking a little bit of javelin fire here, which is not ideal, but also not the biggest deal either. Would be nice if I could get range on those Croxagors with these things, but it's fine.
We will obey.
So once our first wave of Swordmasters gets up the walls and have the ladders up there, I'm going to want to sort of ball my way in there with the rest of my Swordmasters, so... They're sort of firing at my Lothern Seaguard here. They're going to act as a bit of a shield here for my other guys. Start firing at those Croxagors because they're in range. I might as well hit them a bit. Yeah, so Swordmaster's still taking some hits, not a ton or anything like that. Let's go ahead and get you guys forward. I might have actually been blocking my shots with the Lothran Sea Guard. I don't... probably not, actually. Who knows? Alright, Croxagors look like they're getting tickled, basically. This is going to be probably, I can almost guarantee this is a Flock of Doom. It's actually really damaging against units that are trying to get up walls here, but I'm not sure how many spells they've already cast so far. Fortunately, it's not an armor-piercing spell, so Swordmasters are kind of resistant to it. More resistant than you would expect, I suppose. Alright, we're still taking our shots from their little javelins here onto the Lothran Sea Guard, which is great because their gigantic missile block chance is actually quite helpful here. Let's go ahead and get you up these walls here. The earlier I can get her up the walls and firing at these Stegodons, much, much better. You keep firing. I need you to move up and start firing at these Croxes. And we've still got 4 units with missiles. We can probably take down like half a Stegodon with that. In all honesty, it's probably not actually that great. But whatever. Okay, here comes more Skink cohort. Looks like we're starting to capture that wall there. I almost kind of want to try and tempt them up onto the walls with their Skinks. We'll go ahead and keep ourselves sort of jammed up on the side of the walls here. We don't want our units actually moving down to ground level or anything like that. If they're moving their Skinks into melee combat, okay. This is going to make things a lot simpler for us. We've also managed to take, looks like, one of the towers there. I'm going to turn off auto-fire on all of these units here. Want them saving their ammo. I need you guys to probably move in front of that wall of Swordmasters. Oh, damn it. Alright. Let's get you guys to charge these Temple Guard here. Press in from that flank. Probably be able to deal some damage that way.
Agreed. It shall be.
Alright, so I need to get you up here so that I can start firing at their dudes down there. Although it looks like they're trying to get their general, or their Temple Guard all over here now. So let's get you guys up here. I need you guys firing at these guys. As said, let's charge these Skinks with my general here. I really wish I had some more healing magic. That's what would, I think, help me here. Oh shit. Up the walls, god damn it. Dear General, please get up the wall.
Agreed.
I don't think I can retreat anymore. Oh god. Okay, their mage is at the very least retreating, so that's good. I can't get my stupid general to come back up the wall here, which is really bad.
Champion of order.
Why did you even come down here? Now their unit's frenzied, that's great. Dear General, please get back up the wall. What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, I might have to redo this just because my general refuses to get back up the wall here. Or is incapable of it, I don't know. Oh, it's rooting the wrong way too. This is terrible. Okay, well, hold on, I'm gonna get back to the stage of the battle. It's gonna take me a long time otherwise to do all this stuff. Yeah, my general's dead. That's so stupid. But anyway, yeah, I don't understand why I could not retreat that. I kind of do, but, like, at the same time I kind of don't. Like, it was just really dumb. Anyway, I'll be right. Okay, so we've gotten to a pretty similar spot here. We've actually done a little bit more this time, I'd say, but got our general sort of firing away at these units here. I need to turn off these units from fire at will. Toggle it off. So have you guys continue firing at these Crocs here. They're just about dead, actually. So that's going really well here. Getting some of our units coming around up to fully encircle and pinch off this unit of Temple Guard here. And I think that that's the majority of their Temple Guard. Since we captured this tower, I can sort of safely have my troops crawl up this way. Once this is done, I might actually crawl my units down the wall this way, but in any event, this is a fairly heroic last stand from the Temple Guard here as they get massacred by Swordmasters. They're sort of very compressed, and units that are compressed like this can't fight very well. Looks like a bit of a mess because my graphics resolution, as usual, is completely garbage, but that's what I get for having a crappy computer. Alright, either way though. Just start moving these units to the walls here. My general just ran out of ammunition before I could even kill, I think, like, realistically any of these Croxigors, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, we're going to take the walls. We're not going to actually have any of my units bother with actually fighting the enemies along these walls here. Or what we're going to do actually is just get the whole lot of you.
As you say, we will obey.
Just have you guys like that. Then we're going to have the Lothern Sea Guard come up the walls here. On the other side. And what's going to happen with this is that all my Lothern Sea Guard are going to be able to start firing down at these monstrous creatures, and since those large creatures can't get up the walls, they're not really actually good wall defenders. So what's going to end up happening, I'll use up all my ammunition hopelessly and fruitlessly trying to deal any damage whatsoever to this gigantic ancient Stegodon, which has like 1,000,000 armor. Their mage is dead, so that is nice. They suicide charged into melee. They're at 0 ammunition here, that's nice. Their armor is 56. That's actually a lot less than I thought it was. It's just, I guess, their hit points that's ridiculous. So they got like 4,000 something hit points there, so that means this thing has over 7,000 hit points. Fantastic. Lovely. So, they're starting to fire poison shots from this ancient Stegodon at these units of Swordmasters up on the wall. I'm just going to largely ignore that. We're also going to have some problem with these Pterodon Riders harassing me. Maybe they'll be committing to melee combat. Now, the Feral Carnosaur is actually the unit that I'm sort of most worried about in many ways. Yeah, finish this guy off here because I can probably do it quite quickly.
For duty.
This guy's got no ammunition. This guy's also pretty much out of ammo, so we'll rotate these guys probably back once they're done firing. So, yeah, they're firing into the wall here, so I don't actually have to worry about that shot anymore, so they're just going to use up all their ammunition, and I'm not going to worry about it. They seem to have some sort of unlimited ammo cheat there, though, because this guy's still firing, he's at 0 ammo, so I don't really know what's up with that. You can see them still firing away. Alright, as they sort of move back like this, I should be able to get more shots here, and that is indeed what is happening. Alright, so I think once we get this unit down to like 3, they'll probably be shattered, but who knows. There we go, broken, and please shatter. There we go. Nope, still broken. Come on. Come on. You gonna shatter ever? Or do I actually have to kill them all? I have to kill them all. Wow. Disgusting. Anyway. Our other Lothern Sea Guard, where are they? Still working on their way to get up the walls. So that's interesting. We're out of ammunition on a bunch of our units here, which is not ideal. But in any event, we should be able to bloody this thing actually quite a bit. If its armor is as low as it is, I thought it actually had substantially more armor. I might be thinking of the Bastillodon with the Revival Crystal, actually. Yeah, why does this have unlimited ammo? What the hell? Come on, game. It's not cool. Not cool at all. Anyway. T-Rex running across there is kind of interesting, but let's get rid of this Crocs unit, I think. If I can. Actually, let's start firing at this one. Be a slightly better angle for the shots from this unit here. Oh, let's actually see if we can get this air unit here. Get rid of it. There's their general. Not really any realistic way for me to get at him. We're actually going to start firing at the Feral Carnosaur, just because he's more dangerous. So if I can go ahead and kill this guy, we're going to be a little bit better off, I think.
It will be done.
Do I have the wrong unit clicked on here?
For Assyrian.
I might have the wrong unit clicked on there. And all my units are sort of running across. I should have just laddered. Ah, well. So, once we're out of ammunition, my guys being spearmen is going to be quite good here. Just firing some arrows down this guy's tailpipe. Alright.
It is monstrous.
Okay, well... Are they gonna dive bomb in here? Are they gonna melee? Doesn't really look like it.
It shall be done.
We'll start firing at these Croxagors here. We'll finish them off with these guys. Finish you off with these guys as well.
For duty.
Start firing at these guys over here, actually. Might as well. I'm not too sure which units are which. They're sort of not organized properly here. Feral Carnosaur down to about half health here, but I am almost out of arrows. Just about half health.
They will not withstand our fury.
Not too sure how well I'm doing overall here, but
Orders received.
I feel like these guys should be going down pretty soon. It's kind of an interesting battle just in how it sort of is panning out here by contrast to the way most of my battles do. How's this guy's armor? He's looking at 50 and a 50% block, so he's got actually pretty good armor. How are you guys doing here? Dinosaur just basically half health is all I got it to. We were actually at more health than it is with this unit, so... Okay. I'm gonna finish using up all my arrows for these other units, though. Feel as though it would be a very good idea for me to just continue firing. See if we can get a morale break, maybe, if I'm lucky, before they, yeah, we got the whole unit there. Ooh, they're actually gonna retreat from morale. Finally. Yeah, I won't have to fight them in melee at all. Perfect. Alright, so that's Hexwaddle, their capital city and a gold mine, so this is going to be a lot of money for us. I'm going to let my units continue firing a little bit. Even if you don't kill monsters, you get actually quite a lot of experience points just for firing at these sorts of units. So that's probably a decent chunk of experience that we just earned there. Alright, so let's go see what's going on the camp.
Alright, and we're back. So, we captured Hexwaddle, finally.
Looks like there's just a whole slew of things for me to build stuff with. I'm gonna go for the gold mine, of course, though, but, yeah, this place, I'm assuming has to have a specialized building. Yeah, we've got the Stellar Pyramids of the Southern Skies, Winds of Magic Power Reserve plus 10, lowered recruit rank plus 1, and research rate plus 12. So the research rate's gonna be kind of nice, but a lot of the other stuff here I'm not actually too happy with, but let's go ahead and get rid of this thing in particular. I don't need that, and I don't need this. Everything else we're going to be able to make use of for now. Got another rank up on my general here, which is really nice, up to 10.
Their skill is legendary.
So we do have to figure out what we're going to be doing about the Skaven. I don't really have great options against them right now. Either way, though, we're going to just keep sort of chugging our way southwards. Fallen Gates are up here. I think we swing around to kill the Fallen Gates just because if I don't, what's going to happen is this place is going to turn into a bit of a shit show, and they're going to, like, have armies popping up from behind me, so we're going to go ahead and make sure this is good and dead. I do have a little bit more that I could siege with this army now, so I could do stuff. I'm going to go ahead and auto-resolve this. I don't think they've got walls or anything like that. And if this auto-resolves and kills some of my units, I'm going to be really pissed. No, we're fine. Okay.
Claim what is ours.
Alright, let's go ahead and occupy, see if I can get a dragon now. I think we can get the sun dragon, which is unfortunate, because the dudes get sun dragons to mood dragons, so... I could actually head this guy up towards the dark elves. Second instance, that's actually pretty nice.
Faithful servant.
So let's go ahead and pop this guy's stuff here. Yeah, sun dragon, why not? I think that should be okay. We've got the higher level ability there. And yeah, Renown and Fjord's already been taken, so Sun Dragon it is. Sun Dragon's actually not that terrible at just incinerating loads and loads of cheap infantry, but it's not really great otherwise. Okay, so I don't know. I think I wait a little bit before I actually send that out, so we'll go ahead and wait for that. So I hope my allies go and kill Grey Rock Point before anything shows up there. They might not be able to make it there before something happens. I don't really know what.
Princess of the Azure.
Yeah, so what's the corruption in this province doing? It's like at -1% right now, but I think that what's going to happen is that Skaven corruption is also going to tick up, so I'm not sure what the calculation for damage is going to end up being here, but at the very least, vampiric corruption is dropping like a rock right now, so that's good. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue building up our armies here. This guy needed like 4 more units here. We're going to go ahead and just go with 2 of these guys, and then we'll go with the little bit of cavalry. I could actually add in some Tyrannok chariots. I could like throw in 2 Ithalmar chariots as this group's cavalry. What's the speed on this? 78 by contrast. You guys have speed of what? Speed of 78 as well. Yeah, I could throw in 2 Ithalmar chariots here. That might be interesting. Let's do it. It's a terrible idea, but we'll do it. Whole crapload of heroes that are not moved. Commandment available, right, because we got the entire region here. Definitely going to want Rebuild Lost Splendor, despite the fact that this is a pretty capped out region. Settlement available. Still want to save up for that bear place. Yeah, save up for the capital. Save up for the capital. Got so many capital buildings that have amazing benefits that just have to wait till the capital cities are fully upgraded there. I should probably actually build way more of the things that let me skip through some of the stuff and just end up with more stuff. I have more capital stuff and less of the stuff from money from the small provinces, but I don't know. I was thinking of getting this, I think, so I could get friends in high places. I don't know why that's not selected already, but Altar of Ultimate Darkness, let's go ahead and upgrade you, but we need the capital here. Actually, do we need the capital here upgraded? Not really. Maybe I do just get a secondary here. Nah, whatever. God damn. Okay. So after the 100 billion years that is a turn, we still got this to deal with.
It shall be done.
Can I reach here now? No. Okay, so we're probably going to do the half move and then encamp, and then hope that we've got enough movement to get there next turn. Would like to get their full health because it's a siege battle, and you kind of want to be at as much health as possible for those.
Protector of the Everqueen.
Okay, so I think we just can't quite reach either of them. Of course not. Okay, so we'll just head to Storeg. Actually, no, let's just head all the way out to friggin' like right here or something like that.
My journey begins.
Can I attack you?
Oriah.
No, I'm just short. Okay, well, that'll put me in a good spot for next turn. Alright, so that's you. Do I have another army in the region? Yes, I do. Can I attack the Ice Spire this turn? I can.
Oriah.
There's like 3 armies at Clarenkar because there's the garrison as well. That's going to be a bit of an issue. Okay, so let's put you on a Silverhelm's unit.
My prowess is needed.
Let's go ahead and just auto-resolve this one. Should not take that much damage there.
It is ours now. Duty is its own reward.
Alright, perfect. Potion of Foolhardiness. I think this guy's already got a potion, actually.
I was born for greatness.
Alright, what have you got here? We got, Renown and Feared yet? No. I'm gonna keep getting Quartermaster. Just because being able to replenish these forces is kind of the most important thing right now.
What
put
do
you
you
down
require?
to here. Or Expire, actually. No. God damn it. Whew, that was close. Okay.
There will be carnage.
I just realized at the last second that I was reading something that was not the thing I wanted to do. Let's see here. So yeah, there's 2 armies there. There's the garrison, which is going to be quite tough in and of itself. I'll probably have to either abuse the AI's sort of dealing with those buildings, like camping in those buildings and just fire them out with missiles, but might also have to do something else, who knows. Okay, and you. So that didn't cost me that much money, actually. What do I have left to do in Ice Spire? Oh, nothing. Okay. So these guys still fairly friendly with me, if I recall. Probably be less friendly after I take Cleric Spire, and they'll probably want that for themselves, is my guess, but for now it seems to be okay. So yeah, we take that, we sprint to Bear Isle. Should be okay. Now then, we should... That'll take 2 turns for me to recruit units down there. We've got this guy heading a long, long way off to get to Calador. How long is this going to take him? 100 trillion years? Probably. Okay, cool. It's going to take him like 100 trillion years to get there, but... You do what you can with what you got, I guess, or something like that. Should probably upgrade the walls at Martech when we can. 2 more turns till surplus. It's going to be a while before I can build anything down here. Alright, anyway. Yeah, there's a lot that goes on every turn. I need to figure out where the actual capital for the Skaven is, and that's sort of a problem for me, because I won't be able to properly deal with them if I don't know which of their cities are actually... Well, actually, I know what I can do. Let's follow those lines that we get from the vortex. Okay, south. Holy shit, they're far away. Okay. I might have to send ships all the way down here. Holy crap, that's far. Okay, I might have to send, like, fleets down there. I might just abandon the north coast completely and just sail ships at full speed down there, including, like, this guy. Once I get this guy ready and down there, we'll, like, drive through with 3 guys plus a desperate intervention, and maybe that'll be a good enough sort of thing there. I don't know, like, smashing through that's going to be a real pain in the ass. Alright, interesting. There's quite a lot of orc presence down here in the south, but I'm just not going to worry about that right now. Lizardmen... Basically just Maku Peak's Monument of the Sun. So I think all that I have to worry about right now. There's still Clan Pestilence to the south of me, but they're not actually unfriendly with me right now, so that's actually pretty decent. They're probably, like... I'm guessing that Clan Pestilence is actually hard-coded to be, like, really treacherous, as is Clan Moors, but... Like, I'm going to declare war on Clan Moors, but... everyone else, they seem like they're actually kind of friendly, which is weird, but... So I should be okay as far as some of this goes. There's another Dark Elf faction still alive? Really? Interesting. And they really like me for some reason. Are they at war with Nagarond? They are. Huh. Interesting, so they're not going to get assimilated then, I guess. Alright, so yeah, I need to take Maku Peak's Monument of the Sun. And then the Shrine of Sotek is going to be controlled by the Skaven right now. Maybe the Skaven will take out both of them, in which case I don't really care. But yeah, I think that's everything I need to think about right now. I will need a new general pretty soon, so I do need to get up to that 60 for whatever it's called, for influence, but see if there's any good generals with 15 trained. I don't remember what that one is. Oh yeah, no, that's really crappy. That's really crappy. Scornful, why the hell's that? Oh, these are the free ones, okay. Let's see here. This one's almost ready again. When are you available again? 1 more turn, so next turn. That's perfect. Save for the fact that in that province I actually don't have anything good going on. This might be useful now, but I don't know about that for sure. Resilient, no, it's crap. Charmed, it's actually really weird. Okay, so yeah, I don't have any good generals right now to worry about. So anyway, that's going to be our turn for now. Hope you found this episode enjoyable. I didn't get a whole lot done, but I did manage to do one very important thing, and that is take a very, very important city. with that gone, the lizardmen are really crippled. So they're not going to be able to do anything else past this point in the game, and basically them and Nagarond are both completely screwed. I might want to keep them around just so that they might send desperate interventions or interventions of some sort against the Skaven. And anything that gets sent into the Skaven is going to be helpful for me, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how things go from here. Anyway, hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.